Hello and welcome back to Endeavour Sports Coaching. I'm Ollie and today we're going to be working on our accuracy. So really important skill in all sports. All we're going to need today is a tennis ball and a target. Okay, so what we're going to do, our first one, is we're going to be really simply working on some rolling actions. Okay, so this is based more towards nursery to year 2 children. If you've not done much of this before, you might be able to do it when you're slightly older as well. So this is good for all ages really, but more specifically towards nursery and year 2. So first thing we're going to do, need a tennis ball and a target, and I'm just going to step back a bit, and all we're going to do is we work on a rolling motion. Okay, so I'm going to be bending my knees, having my hand low towards the ground, and I'm just going to be rolling the ball towards the target. I'm going to be bending my knees down, rolling the ball towards the target. Okay, so I'm going to try and see if I can hit that target. If I can hit the target successfully, I can move back a bit to make it harder, or I can make the target smaller. Okay, so you've got two ways you can make it more difficult for your child. Now, if that's too easy, okay, so a good point to start on is rolling. Okay, so it really works on actually where their hand is aiming. Okay, so if they keep missing off to one side, then it's probably because their arm is going to that side, or their hand is pointing to that direction when they're rolling the ball. Okay, so a good starting point is rolling. Exercise number 2 is actually throwing. So we're going to be starting with an underarm throw. So same thing, stand a certain distance away, and just start with your arm down towards your leg, and we're just going to be going a little soft underarm throw and releasing the ball towards the target. And again, wherever the ball is going to go is where our hand is pointing. So I'm going to take a few steps back. I'm going to start with my toes facing towards the target, my palm towards the target as well. I'm just going to do a little soft throw. Okay, towards the target. So again, I'm going to be here, little soft throw, starting by my leg and releasing the ball to the target. Okay, so what we want to try and focus on is not doing this too hard. It's all about accuracy and control. So even if we're really close and the target's quite big, it's actually still really good for your control and accuracy. Now, to make it harder, again, we can be further away from the target, or we can make the target a lot smaller. Okay, so you've got two options there to work on your accuracy underarm throw. And again, this can be done inside. If you've got a soft sponge ball and a small target, you can do this anywhere. Now for the third exercise for this video is we need a bit more space. So if you've got a garden or a park you can go to, this is something that you could do in that area. Now for this is we are going to do an overarm throw. Okay, and again for the nursery to year 2 children I teach at school, the way we teach the throw is really simple. We're going to have the ball in your strong hand. Okay, so if I'm right-handed, I'm going to have the ball in my right hand. Okay, and if I'm throwing the ball to that direction over there, all I'm going to do is I start with the ball by my right ear. Okay, so ball's in my right hand, I'm going to start with the ball by my right ear. Okay, and then from here, my elbow's pointing the other way. Okay, so I'm going to start in this position, I'm going to point at my target, and all I want to do is I want my elbow to come through, okay, and then I want to extend my arm. Okay, so a really simple way to teach the throw. Again, most children understand this when we teach it at school. They understand the starting by the ear is really important because that's quite a good reference point, and then it's just a turn, so my elbow's coming through, and then I'm extending my arm forwards. Okay, so a nice easy way to teach the throw. So a good exercise for this again is you can throw the ball against a curtain inside. If you've got a soft sponge ball, you can get them starting sideways on towards the curtain, and we're just going to start here in this good position, and we're going to turn and let go of the ball towards the curtain, so it just hits the curtain and drops to the floor. So you can do this inside. So I'm here, I'm going to turn and release. Okay, so what we're going to do is for this one, for the accuracy side of things, you can either, if you have a curtain and you're creative at home, you could pin some targets up or some cardboard cutouts, which would be good for the children to throw at, so you can get them to stand back a bit and actually aim for the targets. Or if you've got a bit more space in the garden, you can make it really difficult for them, and this is good for older children as well, is actually, if I had this tub, I could put it out into the garden and try and practice my throwing into the tub. So I'd get set up properly every time, toes pointing to the side, and I would try and throw my ball at the target. Okay, so again, a little bit of fun. Inside for younger ones, definitely against a curtain, really good work. Again, like if you have targets, really good thing for them to do because it makes it fun. And you can actually record their scores as well, so you could give them, you know, if you get smaller targets you get more points, bigger targets they get less points. Okay, so you can make it really fun for them to do. Outdoors with an overarm throw and a bigger target, you can actually, if you've got a few tubs, you can spread them around and try and get the targets that way. So there's lots of ways they can practice this, and again you can also work on how far can you throw the ball. So it's not only accuracy, it's trying to work on that throw mechanics to try and get them a really powerful throw. So a few exercises there to work on your accuracy and your throwing. So all you need really is a tennis ball and a target for all of those exercises. There's lots of variations you can do. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.